Amanda's having a baby shower tomorrow, so I want to get her like a little gift because I already got her something for the baby, but I want to get her like a little mom spa day kind of curated thing. So we'll see what World Market has. I feel like they have a lot of good options for like spa stuff, and I'm having an excited going because it's Friday and it's probably gonna be very, very busy. I also want to look at the Halloween stuff though, so we'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna paint something for this. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but it's like it's got a little stand. I thought it was a unique shape. A little apricot nectar. I thought this one smelled good. A little hobby for the downtime. Plus it's a gray kitty and she has a gray kitty, so I thought that'd be cute. It's like a little starter kit. Some ginger candies, of course. I did also get a little lip scrub thing. This one is mint. Now I have to figure out what I'm gonna actually paint on the photo frame. I think I might just do the baby's name, but I don't know if everyone knows the name yet, so I might just do something kind of related to the name. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Okay, I just picked this up from my mom's house. I didn't realize I accidentally sent it there, but I have an exciting package. I did a pre-order for this book. If this is the book that I'm thinking it is. I did a pre-order. I've only read one other book by this author. Her name is Autumn Krause. At least I think that's how you say it. I'm pretty sure I've spoken about it in one of my other vlogs. Oh, this is cute. Came with little bookmarks. The pre-order was done through Mysterious Galaxy, which is an independent bookstore. I've never bought anything from them before, but I wanted to get this one because I really liked the other book that I read by her called Before the Devil Knows You're Here. But it was really, really good. I recommend it if you want to read something that's kind of an easy read. But this one is called Grave Flowers. It is kind of outside of my usual genre. This is like I think it's a romantasy, which I don't always love. I'll be very honest. I feel like a lot of them tend to put the fantasy aspect in the background and then they just focus on the romance, and I don't love that. But we will see how good this one is because I really like how she writes. It is a hardcover, which I would have preferred a paperback, but I like this edition. I appreciate that it's not AI art, and I appreciate that it's not a very generic cover like a lot of romantasies are right now. Absolutely cannot stand the repetitiveness of a lot of book covers out there. And this one, if you don't like the sleeves, comes with this really cool metallic flower. There's a lot of, so from what I've read online when she was describing the book, she said that there's a lot of illustrations in here of the flowers. Ooh, I really like this inside cover. But she said there's illustrations of the flowers. I don't want to get too into reading it, but I just saw one. Where is it? Like that. And I think that's really cool. I love when authors do stuff like this. But yeah, hopefully it's a good book. I have high hopes for it. We will see if they follow through. But I love the design of the book. I have so many books that I have to get through right now, and I am just continuously adding to the list, apparently. So I don't know if I'm going to read this right away. I might wait until I finish the current read that I'm doing, which is Women Who Run with Wolves. But yeah, this is cute. I like it a lot. She had a grand old time getting an unsalted burger and barking at everybody. I feel like as she's gotten older, she has gotten so much more vocal about everything. Are you ready to go inside? Yeah. You ready? Come on. Let's go inside. Now she's just pooped. Yeah. So sleepy. All that barking was just so exhausting, huh? She's like, please stop talking to me. I'm tired. right, hello. I thought I would end this video with a little chat about what I've been reading lately because this fall term I'm taking a short stories class and I want to share what I'm reading during it because I think that this first story that we had to read was really interesting. I enjoyed it a lot. It was called Stone Animals by Kelly Link. Really good. It was not what I was expecting at all from like a haunted house story. I also did not read the summary before going into it, so I had no idea what kind of story it was going to be. And I was pleasantly surprised. I really like the unsettling kind of jarring pace of it, I guess. It really adds to like the spookiness. But if you're looking for a really quick read, I read it in like one sitting. And then I talked earlier about a book that I was reading before starting Grave Flowers. Have I gotten very far in it? No. That's how far I've gotten. I heard so many good things about it, and I don't know if it's just because the writing is really repetitive, like it's a lot of the same idea being dissected in multiple ways, but to an extent where it's just a little too much. And the preface for this book is like 30 pages long. I don't know. I am going to continue to try and read it. I do really want to kind of get further in before I really make a decision on whether or not I'm going to DNF it. But as of right now, this is just not what I'm mentally prepared to read. I kind of want something a little more interesting. Not that this content is not interesting. I think it is kind of important to read into archetypes within writing and where they come from, the meanings behind them, all that stuff. I think that's really important to get into, but I just am not ready to mentally invest all that time into this book right now, so we're putting this on the back burner for a little bit. I'll come back to that one. The other book that I have desperately been trying to finish before the summer ends and did not succeed has been The God of the Woods. The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. And I actually really like this one. I think that the story itself is really well written and thought out. The only issue I have with it is that there are so many different POVs and they switch constantly. Like it's going not only, hold on, not only are there like 1,000 different POVs, that's an exaggeration, but it's going from the 1950s to the 1970s to the 1960s, back to the 1970s. Like the timeline is just all over the place. I understand that there's some level of like wanting to create suspense because you're reading up to a point where it's like kind of pivotal and then you're like, oh, what's going to happen next? And then it switches. That makes sense to me. But it just like, there's some in here that are literally 2 paragraphs long and then it switches POVs again. And I don't understand the point of that. Kind of annoys me. But other than that, I really like the story. I think it's a good summer camp kind of like mystery thriller. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a horror book. That's what I was originally going in thinking this was going to be, was like a supernatural kind of like mystery about this girl going missing during summer camp and like there's going to be some sort of supernatural aspect to it, but that's not at all, well, at least so far, that's not at all what it is about, and I'm pretty far into the book, so I doubt that at the very last like 1/8 of this book there's going to be a supernatural aspect to it. But it is a lot of murder, it's a lot of mystery, it's a lot of like family drama dynamics and everything, so it is a good story. I would highly recommend reading it if you want. Obviously, it's no longer really the time for it, but next summer, put it on your TBR if you want. What else? Oh, I had mentioned earlier as well that I keep shifting because I'm like sitting on my foot weird. Magnus Archives. During high school, like during that time period, I was really into Welcome to Night Vale. That was more my jam at the time. I didn't even realize that Magnus Archives even existed until TikTok, like this year. Someone was using one of the audio clips from it, and I started looking into it, and then I actually really like it. I think it's kind of cool. And the world building is really interesting. It's really in depth. I listen to an episode probably every night before bed, which is kind of maybe not the best idea. I've yet to get any nightmares from it, so I'm not too worried. It's very easy to listen to. I do think that the first season, the audio mixing is a little irritating because the ads are so blaringly loud, and then the actual like cassette portions of the narrator is so quiet. So you kind of have to get through that first season, and then the second season it gets better. So just keep that in mind. But it's very like spooky. I don't want to give too much away, but essentially there's an archivist who is documenting these stories that people are giving them via tapes, and it gets into like a very supernatural kind of like otherworldly storyline, I guess. But yeah, really been enjoying that. And then another audiobook that I've been that one's a podcast, but an audiobook that I've been listening to is The Starving Saints by Caitlin Starling. I keep calling it I keep saying Sterling. It's Starling. That one is such a good medieval fantasy horror. I love it. I haven't finished it yet because I have to like dedicate time to actually listen to that when I'm also trying to listen to Magnus Archives, and then it's just like, which one do I want to listen to right now kind of thing. So I'm like 90% of the way through that book. So good. I am going to get a physical copy of it because I love it so much. I think the writing style is really nice. I think it really puts you in the atmosphere that the characters are in and like the mindset, and they are not likable characters, but like there's like, I don't know, you're rooting for terrible people, but at the same time you're like, it's so good. I love that one. Highly recommend it if you like medieval kind of fantasy style books. But so far that is what I have read in the last month or two. And because I'm taking this short story class, there's going to be a lot more short stories that I can probably talk about in the next videos. And then I guess I should kind of talk about this because patrons already kind of know. Last month, there's been a little bit of personal stuff going on, hence why this video is coming out very, very late. Essentially, have been going through a breakup during this time. Everything is fine. We're still best friends. We are it's amicable. It's not like anything dramatic. But it still hurts, you know, it's heartbreak. There's some personal stuff that goes along with that, with like, I don't know, figuring out who I am outside of it, I guess. But yeah, that's been something. And then there's been a lot of changes at work. There's been a lot of drama at work, and I'm sure that if you have been looking at the news and you have seen my previous vlogs, you know where I work. So you kind of can piece together the drama on the corporate side. There has been a lot of drama within my specific location as well, so it's just been overwhelming a little bit. So I've been a little behind on videos. I don't know if I can say at this point more videos will come out more frequently, but goal is I want to make shorter ones. I think I wait a little too long to start editing all of these clips together, and then it just becomes like a really daunting task to sit down and edit for hours. I'm very specific with the way that I edit and the way that I want things to look, so I think that also kind of affects how long it takes me to edit them. So I think I just need to get like a little bit less picky about it and maybe just make shorter ones so I can put them out more frequently. I don't know if that's what you guys would like to see though. Do you like the longer videos? Do you want shorter ones more frequently? It's up to you guys. Well, I mean, I would love to hear your opinion. Considering I'm doing work full-time and school full-time and this on the side, it's kind of, my schedule is not always going to be beneficial to sitting down and editing for long periods of time. So I'm going to try. We'll see. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video though. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you and all of you who comment, and my patrons specifically. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. You guys have like been a really nice outlet for my art and giving you stickers every month and little digital drawings for your phone. I am really, really enjoying the very small community that we have, because it is a very small community, and I feel like I can kind of connect with all of you individually. So yeah, it's been really nice. I'm really, really appreciative of you guys doing that and being there, and just, yeah, thanks for watching these videos and for giving me ideas on what to do next. I really, really, really Really can't thank you enough. And now I feel like I'm just blabbering on. So I'm gonna end the video here. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys stick around, and I hope you subscribe, and I will leave a link as well to that short story below because there is a PDF version online for it. I was looking at buying a physical copy because I like the story so much, and the only thing I can find is a collector's edition for like $70. Not gonna happen. Sorry, I want to support the author, but not that much. I cannot afford to do that right now. I have to buy a new transmission for my car. So yeah, that's a whole other stress. Love it. I love being an adult with bills. Don't we all? Yeah, I'm gonna go now. All right. Goodbye. Thanks for being here.